So Sweeney's been back a couple of weeks, and in the pre-season schedule now, how's it all been going?
Yeah, it's been a tough 2 weeks so far. Obviously, it's great to be back and seeing all the boys, and listen. There's a few faces that have gone on to different clubs, and obviously Archie and Josh have been here a long time, so it's sad to see them leave. But listen, they've obviously decided to go and go to different clubs and see their futures elsewhere. But yeah, it's been really good. It's been a tough 2 weeks. It's been mentally draining. A couple of early mornings and a couple of long days. So yeah, it's been tough, but it's all beneficial, I think.
First real pre-season under Gary as well. Probably a lot different to what you've experienced over the last few years. As you said, 6 a.m. gym sessions followed by some double sessions. So, how have those been? Yeah,
it's been tough. It's been really tough. Obviously, there's a few lads that I've never seen 2 6 o'clocks in a day, so I'm pretty used to that at the minute. So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get your head around doing a gym session at 6 o'clock in the morning and then coming in, having your breakfast, and then training twice. And I think we've left here 3 or 4 times at 5 o'clock in the evening. So it's been difficult. It's been tough. It's been mentally draining, but. We've been given an afternoon off last week as well, so I think that's kind of the way the manager works now. If we work hard and we get on with things, he'll give us an afternoon off or a day off here and there. So but it's been enjoyable. I think it's been a lot different to what I'm used to, but I enjoy that, and there's no shortcuts with the manager and the coaching staff this time around. So but I'm really enjoying it so far.
The new building means you guys can come in for breakfast first thing as well, which is different to how it's been in the past. I guess that just all adds up to being more professional. It's
been very different. It's been really good. It's a massive change for us as a football club and as players, to be able to have a full-time chef. And to have 2 meals a day is really, really good. The food is top drawer here, cooked by John. I'm not going to call him Chef Shenko because nobody apart from Max Kane calls him Chef Shenko, so I won't call him that. But yeah, listen, he's a top chef. I think his CV speaks for itself, and he's been cooking some really good food for us. So yeah, it's only beneficial for us as players and for our academy boys to see what they could potentially have to come in here and be around the first team and get the food we get is only going to drive them on as well.
You had the honour of revealing the new away kit on Sunday. I mean, the event was packed as well, wasn't it, with fans eager to see you in it, obviously. What do you think of the kit?
Yeah, I really like it. I love Adidas. I've always kind of worn Adidas boots for a majority of my career. So I'm a big fan of Adidas stuff anyway. I think it was time for us to move on as a club and kind of take that next step to bigger and better things as such. Adidas is a massive company, and you can kind of tell by the kind of want in and the popularity in the new kit from our fans. But it was really good. I really liked the away kit. It's nice. I think we're used to kind of naughty away kits at this football club. It kind of stands out a little bit, so it's really nice. And the kind of pattern on the dragon or whatever it is on the, I should really know that.
Pegasus,
what is it? Yeah, on the stomach of the grey on the grey kit is a really nice touch. And obviously the home kit is obviously lovely as well. The standard stripes and the black shorts. So it's good. It's nice. I'm not surprised it's been popular with fans. So yeah, it's been really good.
And a great range of training wear which you're modelling right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm modelling it, but it's really good. We met the guys from Adidas and Pro Direct late last year in the season, and they were really good. They've looked after us and they've looked after the kit really well, and yeah, it's really comfortable, and I think it looks really nice.
And the most important thing, pre-season starts with our annual trip to Tiverton on Friday night. I guess you guys are looking forward to getting going again.
Yeah, it's exciting times. First pre-season game after a long wait. Obviously, it's going to be Tivvy, isn't it? I think every year we play Tiverton Town and Tiverton Town at some stage over pre-season. It's nice to see some old Exeter City players at Tivvy. I think Craig Woodman's still there, and there's a few younger boys that are still there. So it's a little bit of sometimes it's a little bit feisty because it's so close to each other. But it's always good to go there and play and give them an opportunity to get some fans into the stadium, probably more than they probably get every week, and kind of raise some money for the football club. And that's what it's all about, and it's pre-season. So looking forward to that one.
Be nice to see some familiar faces in the crowd, I imagine, as well.
Well, yeah, I think whenever we go pre-season, I think it's always the same kind of fans that go to these pre-season games. So it'd be nice to catch up with a few of them, and a few ex-Exeter players will be at Tivvy as well. So that'll be nice.
And then followed up by a trip down to the depths of Cornwall to Mousehole. For a game and some training camp and some surfing, I believe. So that'll be something a little different. Hopefully the weather's nice.
Yeah, hopefully. I think a few of the boys won't be happy about going surfing, but hopefully the weather's nice. I think we play Mousehole on Tuesday evening. We're there Wednesday all day. We're training Thursday and then come back Thursday. So it's going to be a nice few days to get away from here and kind of bond as a team and let the new players kind of gel in a little bit more. So it's going to be nice, and then hopefully the rain stays away. I think it's mostly sunny in Cornwall, so hopefully we're lucky.
How is your surfing game?
Well, we done it a couple of years ago with I think it was when Tiz was here. I think it was maybe the summer before he left, and it was actually raining. So the boys weren't too keen, but the minute we got in the water, in the wetsuits, it was pretty enjoyable. It's quite tough. I wasn't great at it now, I'll be honest with you.
I remember Woody being pretty good at gliding.
There was a few lads that were really good, but I don't think I'll take up surfing when I retire. I don't think so.
And you touched on it at the start really, but said goodbye to quite a few faces from last season, including Archie and Josh, and they're two that you've known for a long time. So I guess you just kind of we appreciate what they've done for the club, but also you can't deny them the moves they've had. Yeah, listen,
I think especially for Arch, he's played an awful lot of games for the age he is. I was quite surprised it's taken this long to move. I probably thought with his level of performance and especially off the back of a promotion season, I thought he might have had a chance of getting a so-called bigger move. With the levels he's been at for a couple of years and the amount of games he's played at the age he is, and listen, for Josh to go to Swansea is a really big move. I think he came into this academy when he was 15, and like I said, he's played 150 odd games himself, and he's not even 24 yet. So it's going to be a really exciting times for him. I think the manager at Swansea obviously was at Barnsley last year, so he knows what Josh is all about. So no surprise he's made a move to the Championship, and listen, he's made some special memories at this football club, being promoted and coming through the under 18s and into the first team. So we wish them both all the best, and I'm sure we'll be keeping in touch. I think they're both local here, so I'm sure we'll see them over the next while, the next couple of years.
Just finally, we've welcomed a couple of new faces in Vince and Jack as well, and there's been a few people in on trial or training with us. I mean, how have they settled in? Yeah,
I think if you do any interviews in the start of the season, I think everybody says the same thing. Everyone's pretty welcome at this football club and in the changing room, and that's our kind of ethos. We don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable when they come in, especially if you're on trial or you're a new face, you're a new sign, and you want to make them settle in as quickly as possible. I think we're really good at doing that, and it's been no different this year for Vin and for Jack, and it helps that I've played against Jack Aitchison a couple of times against Forest Green and Barnsley, so that helps kind of make conversation and help him a little bit. So and in fairness to Vin, he's settled himself in pretty quickly. He's been asking a lot of questions to the coaching staff, and he's getting involved in conversations in the change room. So the two boys have settled in and pretty quickly, and they'll be assets for us moving forward.